the three. He got it again.
Bang! He's on fire. Brett Brown scoops it to Barnett. He tomahawked it.
Who's the designated shooter.
That's awesome, baby, with a cap on the leg. Mr. Tillman is on the scene.
Jammed down by Jeremiah.
This Week in Mizzou Basketball is brought to you by Bud Light, famous among friends and proud friend of the Missouri Tigers. University of Missouri Healthcare, Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, where yes finds a way. Papa John's, when the Tigers play, you save. Use promo code Mizzou50 on Mizzou Basketball game days for 50% off your regular menu price order at papajohns.com. And Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs. This segment of This Week in Mizzou Basketball is presented by Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life, we're your shield, we're your shelter. On Senior Day at Mizzou Arena, the Tigers took on Arkansas in search of their 20th victory of the season, and Mizzou took it right to the Hogs in the Battle Line rivalry.
Jonte Porter, after a great game Tuesday night, scores his first bucket off the bench. In the corner to Robertson.
You can't leave him. You just cannot leave that guy. You have got to stay locked in because he's got one thing on his mind, and that's shooting a three.
Instead to Barnett for three.
Another guy who is a catch-and-shoot player. That's what he wants to do.
Left sideline into the front court. Barnett, three players back. Barnett, right corner Van Leer, right wing Robertson, three on the way. Bang! And Missouri takes its first lead of the game. The right side fakes the hand up to Barnett, bounces it right baseline. Tillman facing up, 10-footer, good. Jeremiah's got 6, Missouri leads by 4. Right wing Macon cut off, head and shoulder fake, looks for a cutter to Beard, right side of the lane. Knocked away by Purrier, picked up by Barnett, ahead to Geist. Chased by Macon to the rim, lays it up and in, Missouri by 6. Porter with a jab step, rip through move. Now backs his man into the paint.
Porter, and one.
Look at this. I mean, that is advanced offense right there.
Dashes to the right side, guarded by Thomas, trying to post Porter. Double team, comes, dumps it inside. Tillman jams it on a great feed from Jonte. Geist running left to right in the front court, pushes middle to the top of the key. Fans to the trailer. Robertson, 3, left side. Bang! And Missouri extends it to 8.
3 threes for Cassius and 9 points on his final home game at Missouri.
Comes behind Tillman towards the right side, top of the key. Now Purrier drives left side of the lane, dumps it inside Tillman for the flush and the foul.
Very unselfish play by Kevin Purrier, was driving left of the lane. Certainly could have attempted shot, but noticed that in the corner of his eye. Tillman driving down the lane to receive that pass.
Along the logo into the front court, middle of the floor comes Jordan Geist. Throws it left wing, Porter wide open, 3 over. Gafford splashes home, Missouri by 10. Now dribbles back in the middle of the floor, guarded by Macon, shot clock at 7. Right baseline, Porter, jab step, now at 3. Bang! And Missouri extends it to 12.
How great was that position? Milk the clock, no hurry, and finds an open Jonte Porter for 3.
Less than 6 to play, Mizzou by 12, its largest lead of the day. High screen for Porter. Picked up by Dustin Thomas, dribbles around him to the wing, gets it to Porter. Left side Barnett, 3 on the way.
Exclamation point.
Into the front court comes Macon. Right wing, 25 seconds to play. Drives against Geist, blocked by Porter, pulled down by Barnett. Missouri can dribble out the clock, leading by 10. Tigers are going to pick up win number 20. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the year? Konzo Martin in his first year has led this Missouri program back from the depths, back to reality. The Tigers are relevant again. 20 wins on the season. They beat Arkansas by 10, 77-67.
Together we attack.
This Week in Mizzou Basketball is presented by University of Missouri Healthcare, Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, where yes finds a way.
Cassius Robertson, who has been easily one of the best shooters in this league all season long, and it's not on accident, Pat.
Tillman outside Porter. Now driving Robertson, right side, scoops it high out the glass and in.
He's the one who'll take it. In clutch times, it's usually Cassius. He made it there.
Mizzou Athletics would like to thank our premier partners, MU Healthcare and Shelter Insurance.
It's the Bud Night. It's the Bud Night. We're saved. Cheers. Dilly dilly!
Time to do what must be done. I did it.
Here's to the friends you can always count on. Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
A lottery ticket is so much more than a piece of paper. It's hope for a better tomorrow. And not just for players. 100% of the profits from every ticket helps fund public education programs like A+ scholarships to Missouri colleges. Play it forward with the Missouri Lottery.
$32.75. Tiger fan? How'd you guess?
Whoa.
Show the world your true colors with Tiger Checking from Central Bank.
This segment of This Week in Mizzou Basketball is presented by Bud Light, famous among friends and proud friend of the Missouri Tigers. Postseason began for the Missouri Tigers not far from home at the SEC tournament in downtown St. Louis.
With the tournament being in Missouri, I think we'll have a lot of fans here. It'll be like a home game.
And all those Mizzou fans received a postseason surprise. Michael Porter Jr. returned for the first time since the season's opening minutes, in uniform and active, for Mizzou's tournament opener against Georgia.
Crowd is reacting to everything he does, and there is the score to get his day going. Welcome back, Michael. They feed inside to Jonte. Shot clock under 5. That's a good way to answer that problem. They feed back inside to Tillman. Tillman backing in, splitting defenders and scoring. Good-looking 6'10 freshman is Jeremiah Tillman.
But Mizzou went cold as Georgia went on a 12-0 run to take control of the game before the Tigers fought back late in the first half.
That goes down, and maybe that can turn things in the right direction. Geist. And the foul. And a rebound by Geist on the go. And the follow by Jeremiah Tillman. Underneath, Porter Jr. Here's Geist trying to split defenders and in. Shot fake, Robertson. How about it? Mizzou comes back, and we are tied up here in their home state. And then back out and right in from Jonte Porter, who has 17 on the day. Beautiful set play. It was a nice set play and a good result for Jonte Porter. He has 20 points. Up ahead, speaking of, Michael Porter Jr. Robertson past Claxton. Yes! Mom Lisa loves that. So does the home crowd. We got a 1-point game. And now the opportunity for the Tigers. 7.4 is what it's going to read. There's the look. Not the result they wanted.
The bench thought it was down, but it's not, and it's not meant to be.
Right wing, three-pointer on the way, splashed it home. Why not? Kids having a game.
Are you kidding me? What a performance from Jonte Porter.
Baseline, nice tip pass to Tillman for the dunk from Jonte Porter.
Really nice assist. Porter, one of 4 players in the country, more than 30 blocks and 30 assists this year.
Jonte Porter banks it in.
What a player he is and is going to be.
When was the last time you looked at Central Bank? Really looked at what's possible with a bank who thinks big but feels local, and who can help you turn what's possible into what's real. Central Bank. Strong roots, endless possibilities.
We're out of Bud Light. Let the Bud Light flow once again. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly dilly. We need a fresh keg here too. It's really loud in my face.
A keg of Bud Light is changed every 6 seconds. Enjoy it fresh.
Your pet has unique traits. Is your pet's food designed to address them? Try My Plan by Purina Pro Plan. Tell us about your dog or cat's traits and preferences. My Plan considers factors like age, appetite, and body condition. You'll get our expert recommendation on the best Purina Pro Plan formula for your pet. Try it now. Create your plan today and get a valuable offer.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
This week in Mizzou Basketball's Spotlight is presented by Edward Jones, making sense of investing. It was the spring of 2014 when a standout hooper from CBC High in St. Louis announced his presence on Norm Stewart Court. Jordan Barnett scored 43 points and grabbed 20 rebounds in a state title win. It was only 4 years ago. Sometimes it feels like a lifetime.
You know, on that CBC team that came in here and won a state championship, I was the guy. I had no choice but to, do that in order for us to win that game, and I had pretty much a green light. Here, in college, you have to realize right away that usually when you come in, you're going to be a role player. You have to play a certain role.
But Barnett had to endure the longest layover of his life to learn that lesson. When he walked out of Mizzou Arena with the state championship trophy, Barnett had the natural, youthful desire to leave the nest. So off to the University of Texas he went. But distance taught him that time-honored lesson of the importance of home.
Coming out of high school, you kind of like want to get away, explore a little bit. That was a part of me going to Texas, and then being able to come back here, and play in front of friends and family who had hardly ever gotten to see me play in college in person. It means so much.
Sounds like a snap. Local boy comes home and takes the state university back to its winning ways. But the process wasn't nearly that fast. By the time Barnett finished sitting out most of the 2015-2016 season and the first 9 games of the next season, all to satisfy NCAA transfer rules, it had been over a year since he played in a college game. And much longer than that, since Barnett felt like he really contributed to a team.
Well, there were 2 really hard parts about it. The first thing being just not being able to play, not being able to really play competitively. I took pretty much 2 years off of basketball almost, so not being able to play was really painful. And then also, when I originally got here, the team was struggling, and seeing them go out and still not be able to just get over that hump to win certain games, and feeling like I could be out there really helping them, that also hurt a lot.
So it's no surprise that Barnett set out to provide leadership as much as he provided a jump shot. A key part of Mizzou's rebuild, his teammates noticed.
He's just the ideal team. He's a great teammate. When things aren't going his way, he doesn't pout. He doesn't make any excuses. He just puts his head down and works. And his willingness to lead, if a guy's down on himself, he's going to be the first one to be like, "You're all right." He's always going to pick up his teammates, never get down on his teammates, and not once have I ever heard him complain about anything.
His teammates will take his jump shot too. One of the most improved players in the Southeastern Conference, Barnett's three-point percentage has jumped from 30 to over 40% under the tutelage of head coach Conzo Martin.
I hadn't been, the most confident player. He's given me the confidence to do, other things, try to develop my game in other ways. Whether it's, crashing the glass every time, whether it's, handling the ball at times, whether it's, trying to become a lockdown defender. He's given me that confidence that I can do those things.
Barnett knows what he's talking about. In his 4 years of college basketball, he's played for 4 different head coaches. To Jordan, there's something different about Conzo.
He's always trying to get in the gym with us. He's always trying to teach us, little things that we may not pick up or realize or such big details. And, he continuously stresses them. And he also keeps it 100% real with us at all times. He's one of the most energetic coaches I've ever seen. Seeing him, on the bench during games, he's over there, screaming, just as loud as, some of the guys on the bench or some of those guys on the court. It makes you extremely excited to be out there and be out there playing for them.
For some players, their career in college basketball can feel like 4 minutes. For others, it feels more like 4 decades. But learning appreciation during that time, like Jordan Barnett did, well, that's part of a real education. Appreciation for coaching, appreciation for teammates, appreciation for winning.
My overall focus is so much stronger than it was, when I was in high school. I think I've really focused on helping this team get to where it wants to be, and trying to do whatever I can to get to that point.
I think he's probably the most improved player in the SEC. He's came a long way. As far as his confidence and, his defense has come a long way. And
at this point last year, we didn't know where we were going to be at this point, so, coming in, having a winning season, and potentially having the chance to go to the NCAA tournament, is huge for not just myself, but Cash, Brett, as seniors. We definitely want to go out with a bang, and I think this is the perfect way to do that because we do still have a chance to do something special this year.
Shop the Tiger Team Store, the official store of Mizzou Athletics. The Tiger Team Store has the largest selection of official Mizzou gear for every fan. Visit the Tiger Team Store's many locations on game day or every day and online at tigerteamstore.com.
Your pet has unique traits. Is your pet's food designed to address them? Try My Plan by Purina Pro Plan. Tell us about your dog or cat's traits and preferences. My Plan considers factors like age, appetite, and body condition. You'll get our expert recommendation on the best Purina Pro Plan formula for your pet. Try it now. Create your plan today and get a valuable offer.
A lottery ticket is so much more than a piece of paper. It's wonder, opportunity, dreams. And not just for players. 100% of the profits from every Missouri lottery ticket you play goes back to schools, teachers, and students. Play it forward with the Missouri Lottery.
This Week in Mizzou Basketball Flashback is presented by your local Trusted Choice independent insurance agent. Visit trustedchoice.com to find an agent in your area. The Missouri Tigers had already clinched the Big 8 title when they faced Nebraska to close the 93-94 regular season. But there's a difference between a championship and perfection. One more win, and the unlikeliest of champs would go 14-0 in the Big 8.
That group collectively maximized their ability to play the game of basketball. Small in stature, could shoot the basketball, and were able to interchange positions.
Of course, a game this big came down to the final seconds, and Mizzou turned to its All-American, Melvin Booker.
Missouri still trailing by one with 16.6 to go. Booker again. Yeah. And a foul! Wow!
Up by 2, Mizzou needed a stop to secure the win. Nebraska had one of the nation's top sharpshooters that season, Eric Piakowski. Piakowski got a good look, and Mizzou Nation held its collective breath.
The basketball guys is what I call it, because I mean that shot rolled twice and came out.
I still think 3/4 of the ball was in the basket before it came out.
But it did rattle out, and a celebration of 14-0 erupted inside the Hearn Center.
It was a great feeling, 14-0, last home game in the Hearn Center. My family was here. I mean, what better story, you can tell than that.
It was our fate. It was our destiny. I mean, we worked hard. I mean, either could have went another way. Sometimes you need the ball to bounce your way.
They maximize their ability as well as anybody, and maybe better than anybody else, any other team.
Just a couple years later, the Big 8 would become the Big 12, and Mizzou was the very last team to go undefeated in the old Big 8 conference. With this episode, This Week in Mizzou Basketball concludes for the season, but the Tigers' journey continues. Join us on MUTigers.com and on the social media platforms of Mizzou Basketball and the Mizzou Network for continuing coverage of the Tigers in the postseason. And now, as we conclude our show for the year and thank those who helped make it possible, please enjoy some of the best from Mizzou's turnaround season of 2018. This Week in Mizzou Basketball was presented by Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life, we're your shield. We're your shelter. Bud Light, famous among friends and proud friend of the Missouri Tigers. University of Missouri Healthcare, Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, where yes finds a way. And Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs.